So Israel participated 42 times. They debuted in 1973. That's pretty good going when you consider they've won 4 times. They won in 1978. They, of course, won 1979, one of the few countries ever to do back-to-backs. 1998 with the iconic Dana International, and more recently in 2018 with Netta and Toy. This year, Israel are represented by Eden with Feker Libi, which translates as my beloved. I suspect it doesn't. I suspect it means something totally different. It's written by Doron Medali, which is quite the famous composer. He wrote Golden Boy for 2015 and Made of Stars, Aehoovi, in 2016. It's a dance bop banger, isn't it? If you like Latin music, you like a dance bop, this is the one for you. I'm going to take you back to 1992 Eurovision and Daphne's Zirac Sport. This is what this reminds me of. Absolutely love everything about it. She's 19. She's from Kiryat Gat. I probably mispronounced that as well. Yeah, it's got everything in it, hasn't it? It's real sort of African flavors to it. There's English, Hebrew, Arabic involved as well. It's fantastic. Let's have a little listen, shall we? This is Eden and Feker Libi.
Tonight is our story. We celebrate the glory. We have no shame.
So they're all bopping around to it. Yerna's going, look, David, someone's dancing behind you. Stop him. He has stopped. Okay, that's good. Look, David's smiling. Excellent. In fact, we're going to come to you first, David, and your friend behind you. What did you make of this?
Yes, Israel. I like the song. It was a very solid choice. She has very good vocals. It's in multiple languages, which I really appreciated. She is very creative, has that traditional elements of Israel, what types of music is in it. I really like it, and she's really good. I think Israel can easy can make good impression on Eurovision.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, it's a bit of a banger. I know I will be dancing to this in Euro Club. I know someone else who will be dancing to this in Euro Club, and that is one Australian to the right side of me. This is Gemma. Gemma, tell me you won't be dancing to that in Euro Club, because I know you will.
I will. Within saying that, I don't like every dance song, guys. I know it seems like I do.
Yes, you do. It's the law. It's the law, Gemma.
And that's okay.
Just like Gustav loves every ballad.
Who we are to judge.
No, I find this song, I think there's too much going on. Like, if they had stuck with, like, the African beats, I would have loved it. But, like, it just all of a sudden, like, you get into it, and then all of a sudden it goes to something else. It confuses me. Like, just stick to the one beat. Anyway, but, like, you know, it gets to the point where she starts going, Once Upon a Time, and I'm like, sorry, we're not in a Disney song. Like, calm down. But no, like, I think it will grow on me. I think there's a revamp coming, isn't there, as well? So maybe it'll grow on me a bit better. But at the moment, I'm just confused by it.
Who doesn't love a revamp like Eurovision fans? Unless you're from the Czech Republic, then you definitely don't like a revamp.
Ooh. Let's not go there yet.
The shade of it all.
There is one thing you should know as a Eurovision artist. If you're watching this, fuck the Eurovision fans. Do not listen to them. Never listen to what we have to say. It will ruin your chances at Eurovision. Take no bloody notice to reaction videos, to what we say, to what anyone says about anything. Do you? That's the main point.
Listen, we all have shit taste in music. We're Eurovision fans. We all have shit taste in music. Like, exactly. It doesn't matter what we think.
Exactly.
Do what you love. Do the music you love, and that's how you win.
Quite right. Let's go to Tristan. Tristan, Feker Libi, what do you make of that one?
Love it. It's probably since Zirac Sport, my favourite Israeli entry. It's just outside my top 10 of the 40 songs. but really like it. I love the fact that we've got a new language to listen to, Amharic, which we've never had before. So it's always nice to introduce a new language. At last, we're running out of languages. And no, it's great fun. I love I actually love the fact that it keeps changing and you don't know where it's going. And no, it will most certainly qualify. I think it'll do very well indeed.
Yeah, I think it's looking likely from my side at least. There aren't that many bangers this year, and this one sticks out like a sore thumb to me. Let's go to a man who loves a banger. And I'm not talking about the sausage. I am talking about the music. Although he does like a banger from a sausage point of view too. Let's go to Owen.
Stuart, I was just about to make an analogy about the sausage.
I know you were.
Please don't.
I know you were.
So, but first things first, I have to say this. For clear 4 or 5 days, I thought when she was singing, she was saying "fun in Tel Aviv" instead of Feker Libi, whatever it is. And it's like, I totally disagree with you. I was like, I hate this every once in a while when I go to a hot dog store and I just order the hot dog and just get a little bacon crisp on it and then a little bit onion rings and then you put pickles, onion pickles, and then you put the ketchup and then put the mayonnaise and then you put the mustard. And then you look at it, it's like, it's too much. Did I go too far now? And then you take the bite, and then you realize you made the best decision of your life. This is a perfect combination of everything that you can put into one song only. And I just like, it's just keep surprising. It's just a journey from 10 seconds to 20 seconds to 30 seconds. It carries on and builds up and builds up and builds up. And then when it's over, you just say, let's go for one more ride. I love it.
And you love a ride on your banger, don't you, Owen?
Especially on my banger.
Yes, I thought so. Let's move on rather quickly. Yerna, you love a banger too, don't you?
Yes. Feker Libi, Habib Elbi, Aahovi Libi, Aahovi.
Is she gonna do the whole song, or?
I was talking about that.
Yeah.
I was actually referring to the sausage, not the song. But anyway, tell us about the song.
Oh, I love it. It's like, it reminds me of this African type of song. It reminds me of a good time, like summer, sun, fun. Oh, it's in my top 10 as well. I was so in love with this song when I heard it for the first time. I was like, oh yes, Israel, you've done it again. And fun fact, it's also written by Doron Medali, who wrote Toy for Netta. So he probably won't win with it, but I can see it top 10, you know?
Yeah, I think it's a good track. Nicholas, what do you think of this?
Yeah, I think I'm on the same track that Gemma was. Again, like I said with Lithuania, I feel like I'm in the same situation with this song. I'm very indifferent about it. I think because I love the idea of having new languages in Eurovision. That's always fun, and I love it when a singer, you know, does something that's like true to them, and this is very like true to her with like the Ethiopian roots and everything. But the thing that bothers me with this song is that I feel like the song has a bit of an identity crisis every once in a while, because it's like, it has these like really great African elements, which is what I love about the song, and I think that's what works really great. But then like it feels like when it goes in the chorus, it's like, oh, I want to be a Middle Eastern Israeli song now. And it's like, I wish they would have just like picked one of these. Like either we go a full African beat or we do something more traditional Middle Eastern. I feel like mixing these two just... It creates this mess where it's like you're not really sure where the song is going. And I know they have like phrases in like multiple languages, and I think like there's some imaginary language in there as well. I looked on it on Wikipedia, and I just think it's all too much. It can be saved with a revamp, and I'm interested to see what they can do, because I think it's mostly it's an instrumental that just needs to figure out what it wants to be. But it's gonna qualify, I have no doubt. It's definitely gonna qualify.
It's a schizophrenic song.
Yeah.
Well, let's start with you, Nicholas. You just said it's going to qualify. Where do you think it will do? And where do you think it will finish in the final then?
Top 15, I'll say.
Top 15. Okay. Gemma, is it a qualifier and is it hitting the top 10 at Eurovision?
It will be qualifying,
Yeah.
but I reckon it'll be somewhere between 20 and 10. Middle ground kind of feel.
Middle ground. Okay. Let's go to Tristan.
I think it could be a top 5 contender in the final.
There you go. So we've gone top 5. David. David, come in. Oh, so many ballads. Yep. David, where do you think this will? Do you think this will qualify, and where do you think it will finish in the final?
Yes, she will qualify, even though the first semi-final is tougher because there's a big shocks in there. But she will qualify, and I say in the final, in the proper final, I think that she's going to be middle of the table, middle of the pack.
Middle of the pack. Good stuff. Jona, have I asked you? I can't remember.
No, not yet.
So
No.
are they going to qualify, and where are they going to finish?
Yes, and top 10. Woo!
Top 10. There you go. Finally, you Open. Are you awake, dear?
Yeah.
He's overweight.
It's a bit
I thought he
late,
had his.
though.
I thought he had his eyes shut. I thought he'd gone for a little nap. Are Israel going to qualify? And if they are, where are they going to finish in the final?
I'm gonna be very, very specific for Israel as well. I'm thinking they're gonna finish either 9th or 11th, but not 10th.
In the semi-final.
No, in the final.
In the final. Okay, so everyone's saying qualifier. I'm going to say qualifier too, and I think they're going to go top 10.